hospital from COVID. Me and you are two different type of individuals. We ain't the same, one and the same. Death is not calling for me and you. It's calling for just you. Death is calling for you. You out here playing while they got COVID all out here in this community. We don't need animals in this community. We don't need these subhuman humans, these subhuman people. It's not black or white when I say this. It's Americans. You have reduced yourself to a subhuman perspective, like animals. You tried to prey on me and you lost. Then tell me why it looks like you're the prey and I'm not. Make it make sense now. If you're going to tell people something, make it make sense. You call me all this stuff. We find out you got 44 states, married children. See, you thought this was some little rap, little dance-off stuff because you a corny white guy. Well, this is coming from somebody white and corny. I'll tell you that. It ain't coming from somebody black and cool. It's coming from somebody white and corny. And come on, I can't make this up. Because I know how my people move. And you still look like the cornball you are. Well, you got COVID out here. You acting like it's a dance-off. You acting like we dancing back and forth like some rival dance groups. Bruh, I'm not playing any games. And I got the results in your community to show you I ain't playing. And we can take this up as high as you want to go. You can keep talking. You can keep playing games. And I can keep bringing it up to you. Because I don't even want to be a part of your community anyway. You think I'm scared to die? You got 44 states, married children. Why would I want to be a part of your country anymore? I already won. I don't even want to be a part of this. You are the most dishonorable, despicable, nasty pieces of crap I have ever seen in my life. Keep in mind, you got the world record. You got the world record for the lowest age of consent. You do, Americans. You got the world record for the lowest age of consent, 7 years old. You can't make it right. You can't make it right. You can't make it right. How you gonna make it right? It's too late. You've done what you've done. You've done it as long as you've done it. How you gonna make it right? How you gonna make that right? You can't make it right. It's too late. Your whole existence have been a lie. You can't make that right. Your whole existence has been a lie. You can't make it right. You can't make it right. For all you people that sit back with all that superstitious mentality, one moment you think somebody's the Antichrist, one moment you think somebody's a reptile, all of that foolishness, man. I'm telling you, your mind has gotten diseased with American culture to the point where you don't know fact between facts and fiction. If you come up here playing with my life, you're going to die. You're going home in a body bag. And I'm not taking any prisoners. People are going to die. And you can think it's the code. You can do what you want to do, but I've showed you. COVID-19 is us. This is why you dying. You play with the kingdom of God and you dying for it. It ain't my fault, it's yours. And you think, oh, let's do it again. That's just like a dumb white girl, ain't it? That's just like a dumb white girl. Well, let's do something else. This next corner you gonna hit, ain't gonna be nothing here after that. That's why it's taking so long. Because the next corner we turn, everybody goes. They didn't learn from COVID-19. You had 1 million deaths. You had hundreds of thousands of people die right in your face. And you still tried to play games with your community and society and with me. There's no reason for you to live on. It's time to go. Okay, so when we hit this next corner, that's why it's taking so long. When this next corner comes, there's not going to be anything here. It's going to start to be the shutdown. I'm not none of y'all friends. For people that think you are allies with me, you can't be an ally with me if you're with America. You can't be. That's my enemy. So how are you with the enemy, but you with me? You're switching sides. That's what the young 20-somethings call it. You are switching sides. Don't come over here. Don't keep that same energy like the 20-somethings say too. Like the 20-somethings say, keep that same energy. Keep the same energy. Don't switch sides. Stay right over there. I'm not scared. You can't darken my night, buddy. You can't listen, man, I live too many places. You got the age of consent here at 17. Y'all all dead. Y'all having sex with children here in New York. 17 is not a child, is not an adult. 17 is not an adult. So how you riding? Bruh, man, if you don't sit yourself down, tuck your chest, cuz. If you don't tuck your chest, word is bond. I rule, man. And I ain't no antichrist. You know why you think that? You know why you think somebody's a devil, some reptile, or antichrist? Because you ain't never seen God people rise up like this. They've been nice to you too long. Well, I can show you in the Bible where a prophet of God cursed 42 children. Now that's brutal. That's brutal. But it happened. We've been nice to you too long. We didn't have to be like that. Oh, I know. You thought we did, didn't you? You thought we had to be a certain way, didn't you? As a Christian. You thought I had to be a certain way. Then why the prophet of God didn't have to be a certain way? 42 children were killed. In the Bible, the prophet Elijah, it didn't look like he had to be nice to those kids. Looks like he had options. He didn't have to do that, did he? So then he had options. Oh, you don't think I got options? I know. The man of God got options, but I don't. Well, he didn't have to curse those children now, did he? He didn't have to do it, did he? So he was forced to curse the children. No, he was not forced to curse the children. He had options. I'm going to do a video on that. We have options as spiritual people. We can take you or leave you alone. It's up to you. But you're not going to play with me and then expect me not to weigh my spiritual warfare options. Well, bro, you're barking up my tree. Let's first establish that. You're barking up my tree. You are the aggressor. Let's establish that. It doesn't mean you're tougher than me. It doesn't mean you're greater than me. You are just the person that's initiating the foolishness. In other words, you're the one starting it. Let's get that understood. You're not innocent. I can say whatever I want to say. There's a million people that don't like the Illuminati. There's a million people that don't like the government. Can we establish that? So then you chose to single me out when you know you got a million haters. You got a million people that don't like the government, but you want to single me out. Well, then that's your fault. It wasn't nothing special I was doing to you. You chose to single me out probably merely because of my good looks. It was probably that simple. You thought I was going to be some poster guy that you played with and you died. It's a lot of people that hate you. If you have not paid attention to that, then you must be a retarded Illuminati member. You must be. You must be a retarded Illuminati member if you think you're just loved here in America. If you think you're just loved here in America, then you haven't been paying attention. You got people that will shoot your head off as Illuminati members. I haven't taken that route now, have I? You ever seen me snooping around any Masonic lodges or any Illuminati suspected buildings? You haven't seen me doing that, have you? But there are people that will do it. There are militia, ex-military that hate you. Yeah, let's talk about it. Why you sitting up here acting like I'm doing something to you? See, it's just another result of spoiled Americans. If it's not the black people, it's the Illuminati. If it's not the Illuminati, it's the white Americans. You're all spoiled. You're the two races that are the biggest problems in America. White people and black people. I know you ain't expect to hear this, but it's the truth. Who's causing all the problems? White people and black people. That's who it is. I don't care what you say out your mouth. It's not the Asians. It's not the Hispanics or Latinos. The biggest problem here is white people and black people. All day, every day. Right or wrong? Is that racism or is that facts? What you want me to say? The half truth? Oh, you want me to just blame white people? Okay. You want me to tell half the truth? Well, half the truth is the whole lie. That's what they say, right? So if I was to tell what's going on, and I said, well, you know, white people's the biggest problem here in America, I would be telling a lie. You got black people out here gangbanging, killing kids, killing each other, killing their own parents and family and everything. Okay? I don't care if you thought I was going to be with you. Well, too bad. You didn't pay me, did you? No, I'm going to tell the whole truth. I'd rather live with the truth because I cannot stand in nobody's face and they sit up and act like they all that and they lying. They lying to everybody. You are a hypocrite as well. You sitting up here calling everybody else a hypocrite. Your whole collective community is out there killing each other. But then you're talking about what the police doing to you. That's not hypocrisy? Yeah, I ain't going crazy. I've gone truth. Nothing but the truth, the whole truth. That's what I've gone. I ain't telling you nothing lies. Am I telling you lies? Everybody want to talk about what's the truth and not the truth. Then let's talk about the truth. 44 states marry children. Let's talk about that. And the whole community, black and white people, don't know it. Let's talk about that. Yeah, see, you know, I don't know how you thought you was going to escape. You're part of the American community. How you think black people just going to be standing up here? Think about what I just said. How do you think God's judgment is coming on America and black people just going to be standing there? When they gangbanging, killing their kids getting shot all in the head and bodies and everything. And you think they just going to be standing around when God's judgment comes? When God's judgment comes, you think they're going to be just standing around on the sidewalk watching? You tripping. You tripping. That's how I know you've become biased. I'm going to survive. I'm telling you, you're going to be so surprised how this goes. You think I'm going to die and I'm not. I'm not going to die. Watch what happens to these people. Watch what's about to happen. It's going to be a nationwide event. Mark my words. It's going to be a nationwide event that's going to take this country out. It's going to take this country out, man. And you're going to be sitting up talking about, oh, we should have just listened to this person. It's going to be too late. I'm going to live the rest of my days in happiness with my companion. And you're going to be on your way down. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you. This is the best I can do. You want to be tough. You want to play games. You want to be gangbangers. You want to be gang members. You want to play rivalry games. You're 4 to 5 decades separated from the 80s. I'm sorry to tell you. The 80s were 40 years ago. It's not time for gangbanging, buddy. This is time for spiritual war and military. This is what time it is. We're in the last battles. This is not gangbanging. There's a difference between a gangbanger and a soldier. We're not the one and the same. You may feel that gangbanging is a war in a battlefield, but it's not the same, bro. This is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual battle. This is real. You can think what you want to think, but at the end of the day, who you call my enemy is dying. And you can't explain it. You can't explain why it's so concentrated. You can't explain it, can you? You can't explain it. I'm not worried about respect from American community when they got 44 states with child marriage. I've gotten respect from the killers, the real killers with real bodies under their belt. I've gotten respect from the real killers. I don't need you just another killer. Why I need your respect? That's how I feel. Why I need specifically your respect. Now we're getting down to a person, not the killer part. I've been around killers. I've been sniffed out by killers. They seen I'm good. I've been around military. Who you supposed to be? That's what I'm saying. You have nobody to check me, bruh. I've been around killers, military. I've been around it all. Who you got to check me? Who? When I done been around people that done put people in the grave. Not think about doing it, have done it. You see the difference? They have done it. That's why you cornballs don't know who you're playing with. Okay? That's the facts. Whether you believe, you can go look up my whole story, go ask people what happened, how it happened. The bottom line is I've been around the killers lately, not too long ago. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. I've been around the killers lately. That's all you need to know. And I've been a soldier lately. That's all you need to know, partner. That's all you need to know. What else you need to know, big baby? Huh? What else you need to know? That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between me and you. Y'all cornballs. I don't deal with cornballs. I've never been around corny people. I haven't. Hey, you taking my niceness and my kindness for weakness. Ain't no cornball here. I take these people out of here. I do it God's way. And you'll be sitting up talking about, we should have listened. Hey, it's going down as we speak anyway now, isn't it? This is just a matter of you turning it around. And you better do that soon. Because time is ticking. Time is a-ticking. I got to have mine yesterday. So all them little corny cornball white people that think they finally got to be in the black person world, you still ain't in my world. You ain't. You have no idea what you're playing with. You have no idea. That's why it's happening to you the way it is. And you just like a corny white American, you think, oh, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And you're going to be dead. That's what also you're going to be. That's what's also you're going to do. Is go to the grave, bro. I'm not playing. I'm wide open with this, bro. Listen, you're going to be in the grave. I don't make empty threats. Everything I ever said is going to come to pass. And the fact that I'm on it, I'm this angry about it, it's definitely happening. It's definitely happening. You don't arouse my anger. You go play with those rappers and crack dealers out there. You don't arouse my anger. You arouse my anger, you're going to be dead. With this side is worse than the devil, boy. You know what you're playing with? Who's more mightier, the God or the devil? This worse than the devil, you idiot. That's why you dying like that. I know you thought church was being a Christian. How about now? What do you think about it now? What do you think about a Christian now? You still stupid, ain't you? Up there dying. Still stupid. Listening to these Americans. Now how you feel now about your voodoo? Like it ain't nothing, right? Like a drop in the bucket, right? You can't play with this, man. Man, we'll send your whole family to the grave. Is that what you want? Man, we'll send this whole country down, man. Playing with you? You realize you in God's world? You're nothing but humans? That's all you are. You're humans in God's world. Moron. This worse than the devil, boy. You scared of the devil, but you ain't scared of us. Boy, you stupid. We worse. We worse. It's worse than the devil, you idiot. Little dummies, they scared of the devil, but they ain't scared of us. I know. You thought church was all it was about God, didn't you? How about now? You know what the problem was? Throughout your American history that's almost fulfilled and done? The problem with your American history was you never seen any real Christians. I know. Well, let's put it like this. You never seen any real spiritual Christians with spiritual power. Yeah, we do actually have, it's real. I know. Now you know. Now you know God is real too. That means you're in trouble. I'm sorry to tell you. You're in big trouble. And ain't nobody can help you. You can get mad. You can turn into werewolves. You can turn into dark America. Yeah, we're villains now. You're going to be dead soon. Okay? It's not funny. You're going to die. God is going to do it. He's already, can you explain why all of this is happening at one time? Make it make sense. Oh, this just happened to happen. COVID just happened to happen. Monkeypox, different variants, mass shootings, people killing their kids like they never did before COVID. That wasn't, look, I'm a smart man. I know how people treated their kids culturally in America before COVID. Before COVID, I know how they treated their kids. They was not killing them like that. They was not doing that. We smarter than that. I'm smarter than that. And no, it wasn't like that. These people have started killing their kids after COVID. After COVID came, they just started killing their kids like crazy. Go look at the headlines. It's going on more frequently than before COVID. And you can get mad all you want. We can go to war all night long and all day. All it's doing is killing more of your people. Every time you send any foolishness, McDonald's foolishness, Disney World foolishness here, all we gonna do is bring more destruction on your country. I hope the attacks are worth it because you're paying for every single one. Every psychological image that you send of celebrities and their children, we're making you pay for all those psychological attacks. I'm sorry, I know everything you do. And I ain't thinking about no celebrities' children, by the way. Boom. Ow. Yeah, you're a dumb, ignorant person. And all you deserve to die. I ain't holding back on none of you. If you're American, most likely, most of your family probably deserve to die. I'm just sorry to tell you. It's just how it is. Well, I put it like this. Most of your American community deserves to die. Period. I think that works out, don't it? Without trying to specify why they deserve it. Let's just say most of the American community by now deserves to die. Boom. Can't disagree with that now, can you? I think that's pretty accurate. Most of the American community, I would say 45 to 65% of it deserves to be washed away. 45 up to 40 to 65% of your American community deserves death. And it's happening. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. We go by reality. That's why you're trying so much other stuff. You know why? Because your reality sucks. It sucks when you got 44 states with child marriage. You don't even want to live in your world, do you? That's why they're doing all this they're doing all this psychological stuff. You know why? Because you Americans don't even want to live here anymore. You don't even want to live here. You got 44 states with child marriage. Who you want to get mad at? You mad at me or yourself? You mad at me or yourself? You're a moron. You can't even, you don't even know where the anger belongs. It belongs to your government. It belongs to your community. It belongs to you for being so dumb and not even knowing it. You can't. How you gonna accuse me of stuff you did not see me do? Stuff with no physical person. Nah, I think you lost your mind. Oh, you think it's me? I think it's you. Well, it's already you in 44 states with child marriage. That makes it officially you that has lost your mind. And you just passed a law 37 months ago that allows adults to marry children at any age. That was under the Trump's administration. Just in case you think these laws are dusty, as I always say, well, then why you just did it 37 months ago under the Trump administration? Okay? Yeah, see, we got you. We got you the right way. This is how you do it. You strip a person of their whole nature. I stripped you of your American community before it was over. I have the pleasure of stripping you of your whole nature. You can, what you gonna say? You're all American. Well, you know what all American is basically doing? 44 states with child marriage. That's about all American. Well, 44 states is almost all of America, isn't it? So I guess it's all American. And it's enough for you doing it to say 44 states married children is all American. All American. American is apple pie for them to marry for children. It's not working. It's you. It's you, buddy. You could drive around a million years. You can get mad all you want. It's still you. And you thought I was going to play the victim. I'm not the victim. You are. You got COVID-19. You got 44 states married child marriage and you about to go down. I don't feel like a victim. I don't feel like a victim. I think that's what you want me to be, but I'm not. I don't feel like a victim. I feel like your community is gone and they don't know any better. They think that they have something on me. They think they can hurt me. You know, it's not working. Ratchetness is not working. You're ratchet. I'm professional. That's why I got done. You know why I got done? You know why I killed my enemy? You know how I got him? Because I was professional. You know why you're sitting around still trying to do something and you ain't getting nothing done? Because you're ratchet. That's why. Why I'm professional and it's done already. It's done. You're not coming back. It's the real world. I know it isn't hell. Half of y'all think you in hell. No, you ain't in hell. You ain't in hell. You're still alive. This is your reality. This is your reality, buddy. You played with the wrong people. Now you got COVID-19. I know you want to get ignored and get back to normal, but it's still people dying from just COVID. Yeah, just COVID. That's how they talk now, just COVID. But you got monkeypox now too. That's something you can't ignore. You see how it's getting worse? You thought you was going to go back to normal from COVID. So what is monkeypox doing? Well, monkeypox is keeping you from going back to normal, my friend. Well, you can't be mad at me. You challenged me. Hey, it's that simple. It's that simple. You challenged me, you lost. This happened 3 years ago, by the way, for the audience that don't know any better, for the dead spectators. Okay, before you die, you need to know that these people challenged me first. And guess what? What I really wanted to say, I won 3 years ago. It was declared by ex-military, looking at, I guess, the atmosphere, looking at everything, looking at certain things. I was declared the victor. October 2019, before COVID. You know why COVID came? Because they didn't want to give up. I already won. I already had won. And they didn't want to give up. They didn't want to give up. This is why you're still suffering. Because they think driving around means they win. I guess ain't that how a baby is? The baby just drives the car and he wins. I'm driving the car. I'm winning. I'm driving my big wheel. I'm winning. They think that driving around makes them win. That's what they think. They're like little kids scampering around. I win. Bruh, it's COVID-19 out here, bruh. That's what Big Dog's thinking about. You got COVID-19. I'm talking about real masters, black belt masters, military masters, real masters. You know what they're looking at? You've been riding around. This man is still standing, still talking, still got his mind, everything. And you got COVID, you got monkeypox, you got shootings, mass shootings, like people killing their own kids. You got gas prices and inflation. All at one time. See, I shut down the kind of karate you think you're doing. See, that's foolishness. And see, that needed to be made, that statement needed to be made before this world ended, and it already has been. It's too late. It's too late for them to make any other statements. What statement? I'm not saying I'm going to die, but you can never make another statement big as COVID. What are they going to do bigger than COVID? That everyone in the world is going to know about outside their little world. COVID, everyone knows. Well, everyone knows God attacked you. You can't top that. COVID is a cultural phenomenon. This is a phenomenon. This is a phenomenon. This is a phenomenon. Okay? Is no way that shooting star foolishness that you're doing, it's not going to work.